Current team, welcome back. So, a couple of things have changed. A couple of things have changed. One of those things is that I am a different character than I was. Why am I a different character than I was? Because I got food poisoning. And there was just no way I was going to get better from food poisoning. So I decided to off that character because it was just we were going to run around and then be dead, and it was going to be a nuisance anyway. So so there you go. That's oh hello, that's water right there. We have a water bottle full of water anyway. Seeing as we're here. So I got rid of that character and I started afresh, which is pretty good, because, and I took a little bit of time because I know you're bored of watching me restart characters. This is like character number 10 in 3 days or something, unofficial. So that took a bit of time, but I got pretty lucky. I found everything I needed, which is pretty good, which is why I have things like a plastic water bottle. And if I want to get away from water in case people are coming up. So that's interesting. That's where water is. That was Sumno, I think. So that's where the water is, just up there. There's a trail. Interesting. There's snow. I still don't have a decent weapon, but I did find some rams. So in terms of animals that are on the server, there's no smoke there, so I think we're probably okay. The server's rammed. Took ages to get in. So in terms of animals on the server, we do know that there are rams now, which is fine. So there's rams, and we've seen reindeer, obviously, and we've seen hare. Still not sure about the whole hens chicken thing going on, but there is a possibility that those things do exist. We need a bag. Any of you people have a bag? Really, honestly, doesn't look like it, does it? None of you have a bag. So yeah, so we cooked some ram. So we've got a whole load of ram, which is great. Goes down as mutton, obviously, and we had a heat bonus. But it's obviously now, the weather's dreadful outside. It looks to be storm. So I don't know really if I want to go outside. I mean, I don't want to go outside. The question is, do I feel like I need to go outside? Do I feel like I need to keep moving? I mean, I always feel like I need to keep moving, because this server's just crazy. It's gonna get me cold, and with the storm the way it is, oh, somebody heard me. With the storm the way it is, I will not be able to light a fire outside. So but c'est la vie. We don't have a map, so we made a lot of progress because we had a map, which just goes to show you the value of having a map, really. Japers, there's a house way out there. We're gonna have to go back into town, which isn't my favorite place to be usually, because we need to avoid people. So yeah, we're gonna carry on back around the coast. We're at Sumno, which is not nearly as bad as Orlevo, because we are on the east side, but we're still a ways away from the airfield, which is what I wanted to get to, because I wanted to see the airfield. I wanted you guys to see the airfield, but that might not happen. In fact, I don't think it is going to happen, because this will be my last of these kind of intense live broadcasts. It's the end of my weekend. It's been a long weekend. It's been a lot of fun. It's been challenging, but I need to get on and do other things. and that means the end of the live broadcasts. So we'll see how long we last. It could be long, could be short. Don't really know. If we walk into a house and get shot by somebody, then that's the end of it. There'll be a slight change to programming, and I'll explain as things come along when they do come along. I'm not going to explain those now while I'm running around town, but I will explain those later. So for right now, we're just trying to survive again, and we're still trying to get around the coast, and we're still trying to get outside the Freshy Zone, the last of which is Bostock. So we're trying to get past Bostock, which isn't a million miles away, to be fair. But we still have to get there, and it seems like every time we nearly get to somewhere that's better, we end up dead. Which is just the way it is unofficial, I guess, especially this official. So we're carrying on. We've got a reasonably good start this time, except for, you know, needing a bag. There's some evidence of dead people. It looks like a helmet. I've got bones and bone knives, and I've got a bit of rope for when it comes time to do some fishing. So I don't need anything from a dead person. I just need a bag, really. Can I find a bag? Anybody have a bag? Any bags? And then theoretically I've got to leg it out of here. I'm gonna have to temperature's dropping too much. Temperature is dropping too much. So I don't know, like I said, server is busy, like, you know, really busy. Took me an age to get on, I did say. Oh, could you go the other way? Just not going to, are you? And you don't even have the decency to have a bag. That's not helpful. A broom. Honestly, these servers make you paranoid, if you weren't paranoid already. And you know what they say, just because you are paranoid doesn't mean they're not out to get you. And as evidence, they are out to get you around here. Everybody seems to be out to get you. Someone's been thoroughly through there. Come on, no bags anywhere? Anybody? Can't say I'm super happy about not finding bags. It's an interesting piece of machinery. Is that for sawing stuff? Looks like it is. Maybe. Or is it for repairing net? I don't know. Whatever. I don't need to know. Don't need to know. Don't need to know what it's for. That's no use to me. Right, so I don't want to hang around town. So we gotta leg it. It is properly cold. I do need to find some kind of shelter to light a fire. I don't think there's any down the coast. Oh, I need to check the name of this town as well. Hey, pair of shoes. They don't normally spawn down here. So I thought I heard something. Yeah, I don't think I need to get inland. Oh look, someone's been chopping up people. Yep, got a knife though. Thank you. Take it. Take a knife. I think it's this Vostok. This is Vostok. Right, so this is Vostok, which is great. This is where we want to be. Where we don't want to be though is outside, and we want to definitely find some shelter and some cover. And I'm kind of worried. Oh, multivets, that's good. They're good. They're all good. Is there any buildings out here? Anywhere that we can go and seek shelter in that are not right next to the road? Anything? Any buildings up here? Just up the coast a little bit, inland? Anywhere? Can we see any buildings? I don't think so. Periodically on, probably not so in Livonia, but definitely on Cherno, periodically just out in the wilds, out in the fields, there's like, you know, a little shed for no, you know, apparent reason whatsoever. That's the kind of thing that would be handy around here. Obviously they don't like it being handy around here. Again, forcing you, compelling you. I think this loops round and then Aniva is the big town, or whatever it's called, but it's down here. It's on this side. So we may be able to find a building on the outskirts of Aniva. There it is, down there. There's the industrial. I don't think they have a port. Fire in a container like we did the other night. That was pretty good. I like that. Especially seeing as it was actually in a fire barrel. Those houses down there look alone and very suspicious, don't they? I can hear a sheep somewhere. I kind of feel like I have to do it. I don't see any smoke. Where does this go? There was even like a little abandoned hut down here or something. There's a boat. I don't think you can build a fire in a boat. I haven't tried, but I'm gonna say I don't think you can. So we're gonna have to go with this. Which is what it is. We've got a couple of knives. So I guess there's a shed here we can build in. This one. I think you can even light a broom, but I don't really want to. Right. The last time I was doing this, I got shot in the back. Just saying. Which, you know. I didn't have that issue with this player starting off, to be fair, today. Starting off with this player today, I did bump into a few people. And we didn't kill each other. You know, we didn't necessarily super duperly help each other, but we also didn't kill each other. So, you know, it is possible to actually not kill each other. Um, and just go your own way while you're a freshie. Maybe just remember that. Right. That's enough short sticks. There's a Zed there. Go away. I just need some bark. Yeah, we'll take the bone knife. Where's the bark gonna be at? There's some trees around here. Right, 2 bits of bark. Right. I was literally just talking to the editor-in-chief, my very own Mr. J. Jonah Jameson, who's probably watching right now. He's probably the only person watching right now. And we were saying that it was just the amount of fires that I've made in the last 3 days. It's just absolutely insane. Just insane. There's just, you spend so much time making fires. If you don't know how to make a fire, make sure you find out before you come on this map, because you're going to need to. If you don't know how to make a fishing rod out of a stick and a bit of rope and a wooden hook, find out before you come on this map, because you're going to need to. Right, let's make a fireplace. Right, let's see if we can put it there. Yep, okay. Right. Right, there we go. Right. We put 4 on, so we're going for a 4-stick fire. Blimey, the state of that. Let's eat some food, because if someone kills us, I don't want them to have my food. The water might be tricky. I did say about the water situation once you leave Vostok, and we took a good drink of water before we left Vostok, which is also fine. So that's okay. But I'm trying to remember now. There's like, you go around Aniva, and then there's the road turns, and if you carry straight on, there's some water straight ahead of you. That's really about as vague as I can give you. Was that a gunshot? Did I hear? So yeah, so that's that. It's about as much as I can tell you about where to find water. There's water there. There's plenty of water on the map, but without the map, you can't find it. A lot of it is just like, how would you know he's in there? That is definitely gunshots, which is not good. Sounds like small caliber pistol. Shooting Zeds, I imagine. On top of a car. I mean, if you start shooting, you're going to pull all the Zeds in from miles away. Doesn't bode well, does it? I would like my health to go all the way up to white before we have to move on. The storm's eased off, but it might not be completely gone yet. They're probably shooting people for like cans of food and stuff. It's just, well, whatever. People do it for whatever reason they do it. And we've been through this. For some multivits and a rope, maybe. listening, listening, listening. You can set fire to a broom, and it acts like a torch. And you can even plant it in the ground, and it acts a little bit like a fireplace, honestly. I don't know how long they burn for, but I don't really want to do that with the broom, given that we've just, well, kind of really telegraphs where you are running around town with a broom torch, because they're pretty big, right? So they are pretty big. Yeah, they also take up quite a bit of inventory space, though. 16. And did I mention I don't have a bag? So I'd have to carry it in my hand, which would be a nightmare and a nuisance and a pain and a whole bunch of other stuff. So you just can't until I get a bag. Even if I just find, I've got rope. Even if I could just find a burlap sack, I could make yeah, I know you could, but I just no. I don't want. It's another one of those things. Everything in DayZ has a use. Everything is useful. Does that mean you should carry everything? I don't think so. I'm not going to need it or use it. Why would I? I can just as quickly light a fire. Um, it's just, yeah. Do you need it? Do you really need it? Do you really need it? I suppose is the question. At this stage, I don't really need it. What I really need to do is I really need to get out of here. I really need a bag, and I really need to get out of this place. That's the issue. Everything I've been doing has been trying to get away from the starting areas, because the starting areas are bedlam. Absolute bedlam. Um, it's so, everyone is so crammed into such a small area that it's just absolute lunacy. And all I want to do is get away and have 5 minutes to think about what I'm doing, and actually enjoy the map. Because most of the time I'm not enjoying the map because I'm running around like crazy trying to avoid people, which is a bit of a nuisance. But there you go. Because I wouldn't, I think life would be an awful lot easier. I'd just stop and go in the house and light a fire and sit down and go wait a few minutes, then go outside again. You can't do that. It seems to be if you do that on this map, you just invariably end up getting shot by somebody. Anyway, fire's out. We must have been pretty crook. Wondering if I should have some water. I mean, I suppose the good news is we're on the outskirts of Aniva. I think it's called Aniva. And most of the places that you want to get to are kind of over there. Port. I think there's military containers and things. All of these like little port towns have this kind of, I guess, evacuation thing going on. It's just a runner. Have this evacuation thing going on. So you'll find like military tents and military areas. Sorry, medical tents, military tents, military medical areas where you could imagine that people were setting up evacuations. There was that place with the military helicopter and all the rest of it. So all the ports seem to have that kind of thing somewhere going on, which means medical tents and military containers and some military tents. So yeah, man, could my health sort itself out? Jeepers, did I just walk through that post? No, I didn't. Yeah, so the storm looks like it's easing off. He's got a bag. Aha! He's got a satchel. Right. Let's see if we can sneak up on him. There's another one in there somewhere. And a runner looking at me. Ah! Honestly, they're such a pain. Such a pain. Oh, he got in. Oh, man. Since they made them so sensitive of hearing, just trying to even sneak up on them is so hard. Right, tell me that did not ruin the bag. It did not ruin the bag. He had a fish hook with him, which is kind of okay, but you guys have like totally trashed my stuff. You had salty sticks all this time. How dare you? Right, so we've got a bag. I'm still not bringing the broom. Yeah, badly damaged. My clothes look dreadful. Right. See? Some military tents down there. Sorry, some medical tents down there. It's a small place. There's a Zed over there. Dry sack. There's a Zed out there. Which doesn't help. Rocks? I don't see any rocks. Mushrooms? Ooh, this is new. Yellowfoot mushroom. Cold. And edible. Nice. First time I've found some of that stuff. No! No. What are you running around shooting at people for? Some dude with a gun trying to shoot me. What are you doing? Stop trying to shoot people. Honestly, I haven't got anything. I'm running around with a pointy stick. Ah, fences. Where's the way in? Way in? There's another hole in the fence, there is. Leg it. Leg it from the crazy person with the gun. What you want a gun for? It's fine. It's not safe. I'm not running with scissors. Honestly. What does he think I've got? Blimey, O'Reilly. Oh, we can't get under that one. Oh, okay. That's good to know. Let's get over it then. Right, blimey. As if I haven't got enough things to worry about. What is going on? Oh, of course you would ghost my position. Right, I need to let her in, I need to kill her. She's gonna make too much noise otherwise. Blimey! Box of matches. Bodge it, leg it. Now, is he going to bugger off, or is he going to come down this way? Oi, oi! Take it easy. There's a bloke running. There's a bloke running around with a gun trying to shoot people. You're not him.
Was it a double barrel shotgun?
Yeah, guy in a blue outfit. Not a friend of yours, is he?
No. Was it? Did he have a police vest on?
It could have been, mate. I don't know. He pointed at me and
Yeah,
I
he
liked
went.
it.
I went. The guy over there. There's a house, just over there.
Yeah.
And yeah, I went to run in and he came out with a double barrel shotgun. He had a police vest on.
Yeah.
He's probably the same dude, man.
I
went, hey man, I got nothing, eh?
I don't have anything either. I don't know what he's after. I just got a sharp stick and that's it, and a busted bag.
Yeah. Hey, you can have that. I actually found this jacket on just
cool.
randomly in a shed.
Yeah.
I found
someone's
this
probably
jacket
dumped
randomly in a Yeah. Well, I don't know. I think they might have got murdered because there was a dead body, and then I was running up. This is last night in the game,
Yeah.
and he and then there was 4 Frenchmen coming over the hill, and I was like, hey, don't shoot me. We don't like you.
Blimey.
But we won't kill you.
Right. Well,
you take. Yeah. Take it easy.
Cheers, man.
Yeah, no worries.
Oh man, it's craziness everywhere. He's kind of gone the way I want to go, though, which is a bit of a shame. So I don't want him to think I'm stalking him like a crazy person. Blimey. I've stumbled into Z Central and there's a Z looking at me. Just walk quietly and pretend you didn't see them. Somebody inside that building. I hope it's that whore trap guy. Oh, he's triggered some Zeds, whoever he is. Sounds like he's legged it. Still running around though. Sounds like he's also sneaking about. Medical? Trying to loot medical. Oh, come on. Come on. I know you can get in through these windows. Far out. Oh, there's police, right? I do not need an electrical repair kit. Shovel? Can you dig for worms with a shovel? Oh, what is going on? Right. Nice of that guy to give me a bandage, though. Even if I'm still a bit sketchy on him, but he didn't kill me, so that's a win, right? What's that? Another spore. Nothing in it. Don't come in, it's a trap. These little fences seem to give you a bit of grief. What's that? Is that a sporter? We know where there is a sporter. Maybe we can shoot rabbits with it. A sewing kit, gonna need that too. Should we go get that sporter? Right. It's going to be not much use against the player. I tell you that. But maybe we can shoot rabbits with it. That looks like some dead Zeds. Or possibly dead people. But we heard that guy doing quite a bit of shooting earlier. So I reckon maybe he came through here? Oh, burlap sack. It's a trap. It's a trap. Don't go in. It's a trap. He's been through here because he had a police coat.
Ah, it's you again.
Oh, blimey, mate.
Is that you?
You scared the pants off me.
Yeah, that paramedic jacket is in the down over in the tents.
Oh, yeah, I
Showing
heard.
the red one, one. But yeah, it's so dodgy over there.
Yeah, no, I heard you go through there. No, I thought I'd come in here just to check because I thought it might be a trap. I thought that guy with the gun might be running around, but
I heard him shooting. I thought you were him.
no, blimey, not me. But
Still
yeah,
part of the game, man.
yeah, I know. Yeah. Oh, whatever.
No doubt you'd probably be running around murdering people if you had a shotgun as well. Hey, I like the shovel. If you come across him, you can
Whack him with the shovel.
Yeah. Hey, you're wearing a vest?
No.
Go out in the street. I killed zombies out in the street. The police. I'll show you.
Oh,
There's a vest out here.
Down there at the front. Oh, awesome. Thank you.
There's a vest over. Yeah, there's a vest over there.
All right, I'll go down and grab some.
There's nothing in there. It's over there.
No, that's all right. I wasn't sure if that was you that had killed them or
yeah, I killed these.
That other bloke.
Yeah, they all sort of came from everywhere.
There we go. This one's got a vest, but
What's your name? Lyson Silver.
Long John Silver, man.
Long John Silver. Oh yeah, I'm whore trap. You know, loot
Yeah.
whore trap.
I see that.
Bit of a rat. I am. Bit of a camo rat. Anyway, all right. Hang on a tick. You don't have a bag, do you?
Oh, I've got one bag. It's not in great condition. I've got a
What is
duffel
it?
bag. Just a duffel bag.
Yeah. How many units is that?
25.
It's better than this. No worries.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, good luck. If I
Yeah, see you later.
again, I won't shoot you.
Thanks. Don't shoot me. Blimey. Jeez. Hiding behind the door. Nearly wet myself. Right. Gotta get out of here. It's craziness. Too much craziness. But there you go. Not everyone you meet's gonna kill you. I was gonna say a psychopath. He sounds like he could be a psychopath, but he didn't kill me. So, so that's a win. Right. And we've got a burlap sack, which is fine because I can make a burlap bag, which is better than what I've currently got. My current situation, though, is not really vastly improved on where I was. Vis-a-vis, I'm cold, and my health is still down. But I didn't get shot, so still gotta find somewhere, and I've got to get away from this place because there's just there's too much lunacy going on. I think it's fine now because the storm has died down. I can light a fire outside. So I am going to walk for quite a distance. Probably up into these pine trees. To get away from whoever that crazy bloke with a shotgun is. Running around trying to shoot people. And they're obviously not very good because both Hortrap and I managed to get away from them. Well, that was some gear. So yeah, so we're gonna go up here and we're gonna sort ourselves out, and we're gonna take 5 and count our lucky stars that we didn't get shot. I don't know how I managed to avoid that. To be perfectly honest, I don't know how I avoided it at all. I heard him. I mean, he came running up. So anyway, is that my sharp stick? It is. Let's get a fire going, shall we? Blimmin' heck. Bit of a tense last 30 minutes, you might say. Where's that other stick? Need another one. Yeah, I know it's cold. Keep your hair on. And all that running around has worn out an awful lot of our food and water, sadly. Wasn't my intention to be doing all that running around, as it obviously happens. Right, where's that other long stick? Blimey. And can we dig for worms with a shovel? I don't know if we can. If we can't, then there's no point having it, because that's the only reason I brought it up here. You can! Oh, well, excellent. You can dig for worms with a shovel. Maybe I should do that instead of, where am I going? Instead of, what do you call it? Knackering my knives. Right. Where are we? Fireplace. Yeah, I was saying, never built so many fireplaces. Here we are, another fireplace. It is a thing. Fireplace and hand drill kits. I do know how to do it quickly now, though. I'll tell you that. Where's my fireplace? It's almost invisible then. That's a 4-stick fireplace. So that ought to do for a little bit. And what I wanted to do was I'll actually grab those sticks, thank you, because I can actually I need my rope first. I can make the burlap courier bag and the burlap courier bag backpack, which is actually better than the bag that I've got if I don't get myself burnt in the process. So that will be way better if I can find the wood that I just had. So we're almost back to where we were, right? Hiding in a tree, getting warm, with not a great amount of good clothes, and a burlap backpack. Right? And then we started throwing up. No throwing up. What I do want to do is try and repair the stuff that's on me, because that might help a little bit. Might help a lot, actually. Right, so that was Aniva. Sorry we didn't see nearly as much of it as I would have liked. Obviously there's a guy running around with a shotgun and I haven't got a gun. Well, I now have got 22. So, I wonder if... We're going to be going a little bit across country anyway. These must be ruined by now, yeah. So, we may run across some hare. And if we do run across some hare, we might be able to shoot it with the 22. Yeah. We can give it a try, eh? I mean, is it gonna hurt? I don't know. Might not. We got water, but I think we're good. I don't want to feel like the need to have water until I got multivits, which is great. Got a spare multivits. Yeah, I don't want to drink water until I feel like I need to. I'll just take one of these because I haven't been in the best of health lately. Blimey, I tell you. This game, eh? This game. At least I'm making the sort of the last live stream amusing for you, right? a whole load of running from a guy with a shotgun. And some guy called Hortrap. He's a funny dude. It's British as well. And French coming over to you. It's like, what? Oh, thank you for not shooting me. I won't shoot if you see you again. Awesome. Don't, please don't. I'll try not to shoot you. Of course, if it's at a distance, I won't know. So, you know, sorry. Yeah, so while we're sitting here, we can have a little chat. I think now that things have eased off a little bit. Right, so the plan is this is the last of the intense live streams I've put in, including the missing episode of live, like 15 hours, 18 hours, I don't know. A lot of hours of live streaming over the last 3 days, which is cool. And it's been fun, it's been testy, been trying. And at times somewhat frustrating. Not because of the live stream, but just trying to get further along and trying to make it a bit more interesting without continual respawning and fishing. So that's kind of one thing. I'm still going to stay on this server with this character, you know, until trying to get as far as possible. I still want to do official on the server because I really think it's the kind of thing that's important. I really think it's the kind of thing that you guys and girls, you know, when you're struggling, you need to see other people who are struggling. I don't know how many hours you've got. I'm approaching 1,300 hours, so I've done quite a bit of hours. I mean, it's not like 3,000 or 5,000 or 10,000, but I've done quite a few hours, and I've got quite a lot of the basics nailed and various other bits and pieces, albeit some of the dynamics have changed thanks to this new map. So maybe, you know, seeing me go through a few things will reassure you that maybe you're doing the right thing, or inform you that maybe you're doing the wrong thing, and, you know, help you maybe find a way through. So that's kind of the point of my whole series. I make the mistakes so you don't have to. You know, perseverance, not perfection. All of those kinds of little sayings that I've picked up over the, what is it now, coming up 2 years or whatever since I started doing all of this nonsense. So I'm still going to stay on this server, which is Sydney Treble 09. So if you do want to come on down, come on down. There's not that many Sakhal servers running on official, so feel free to join in, and we'll go and we'll try and you know, bump into each other and find our way around or whatever. I'm all for it. That's good, and I'm going to stay on official, and I'm going to stay doing that. So that's still going to happen. However, later this evening, I'm going to be doing another live stream, and it's going to be an inaugural introduction live stream because I have, thanks to Wise's comments last night, confirmed that I can, and indeed have, switched the White Cloud server over to Sakhal. So I have my community server now running the Sakhal map, and I will introduce all of that, and all of my subscribers, as usual, can apply to gain access to that. Because it is a community server, and because I don't want crazy psychopaths running around, then it is password protected and is whitelist protected. And I'll go through what you need to do to email me to get the information required for me to put you on the whitelist and give you the password access to the Sakhal server. So if that's something that you sound like you want to do, then stay tuned. More information will be coming along later today. So it's just the rocks. So yeah, so stay tuned for that, because that will be coming along. And if it sounds like you want to get onto Sakhal but you don't want to have to deal with crazies with shotguns running around in the fresh spawn areas, then by all means feel free to follow the instructions that I will be giving as to how you can join the map. So there you go. So we're off again. Hopefully a little bit more casually. It seemed to be that Horde Trap was definitely going the other way. I don't know what for. So we're kind of going across country, and I'm trying to either hopefully bump into a hare, and we'll see some hares. They make some crazy noises, which maybe we can shoot. And I'm also trying to find out or figure out where the road turns so that I can find more water. So, if I recall correctly, the road from Aniva comes out of Aniva, and then it heads off this way. I think I actually have quite a bit to go. I've got to go through another town called Jusno first. I think it's called Jusno first, and then the road passes outside Jusno. So maybe, I don't know, goats. If we find goats, can we shoot it with, I mean, I've got 7 rounds. Is it 7? Maybe we can shoot goats with 7 rounds from a 22 or something, or rams or whatever. Rams seem to be a little bit tougher. Goats seem to be a little bit easier to kill. This is the little, I think, town of Jusno down here. And then further on, down there, I think is another town called Taranay. You can just see in the distance. And it was, we were in Taranay last night when we got shot. I'm fairly certain. So, because our health hasn't picked up yet, and it's because of our food. We need more food, and you know, push comes to shove, it's back to fishing again. I just used up my rope for a better bag, but I'm sure we'll find enough rags to make rope. This is now, we've now passed beyond the freshy areas, and it's harder out here because there's no water. So, at least no water unless you know where you're going. I guess if you've got iSurvive, you'll find water a lot easier than I will, because I don't use iSurvive while I'm playing. Blimey! Famous last words. Someone streaking into town in a car. Streaking past town in a car. I missed them. Did they stop? They went behind the houses. Freaked all the Zeds out. I don't know if they stopped or if they just blasted through, because they'll be pretty kitted, I reckon. Look at how far away I am, and that guy still got set off. That a tomato? Yes, a tomato. Wait, is it frozen? Yeah, it is frozen. Anyway, I'm trying to figure out where that car went. I reckon they must have blasted through. They must have gone up the road. Otherwise, I would have thought, if that was like a whole bunch of people in a car that were kitted down here, what I would have expected is blast into town, jump out, jump on top of your car, start letting loose, shoot as many Zeds as arrive, then loot the place. That's what I would do if I had a car, and I thought I was pretty kitted. So they're not doing that. So that leads me to suspect they're just off into the interior. I do believe off in the interior of the map is where it's warm and well, warmer. and there's probably you know, less people in there. You might say, you might think. Yeah, so I think they've just gone through. Blimey, first time I've seen a car running around. I mean, we've obviously seen a lot of cars that were in a condition that could be repaired. Oh dear, oh dear. Right, okay. We're gonna need to think about, like I said, we're gonna need to think about rags. We're gonna need to think about rope. We're gonna need to think about fish. Everybody's favorite. Yeah, okay, that's a 4. Sets. Ah! I guess they didn't blast through. Shot again. Oh, man. And I don't even have anything. Just can't get out of this area without getting shot. Every time I try, I get shot. That's crazy. Right, well, that's that. So I did say we would go on for as long as it took to go on. So that's an hour. So we managed to get an hour. So there you go. I will endeavor to carry on with the official server, like I said, and we'll see how we go. I'll probably it'll probably be episodic, and yeah, I mean I don't know how many episodes we'll have to go through before we get there, because we can't we just can't seem to get out of the area, which is madness. So they obviously were waiting for me. For what purpose I have no idea, because I have nothing. So they'll get there and get like a tomato and a spore. It's like, what the hell do you want that for? I'm not even kitted, and I don't look like I'm kitted. That's the other thing people have been saying. Oh, you know, they're killing people for nothing. It's like, I don't have anything. Like, I get it if I was like kitted up, but I'm not kitted up. I'm just a freshie. I've just got nothing. Anyway, I'll be back later, and I'll be back broadcasting from the White Cloud server. I'll see you then.